Hey guys, welcome to Shep Talk and welcome to my review of Salaar. Salaar was directed by Prashnath Neel and was written by Sandeep Reddy, Bendali, Manish Bhavan, and Chardre Human. Salaar stars Prabhas as Salaar, Pravajay Shukumar as Vardahara, Shruti Hassan as Adaya, Mimi Gupa as Bala. Salaar has a runtime of 2 hours and 55 minutes. Quick synopsis. In a kingdom marred by power struggles and betrayal, two former friends turned enemies clash in an epic battle for control. As blood is shed and alliances crumble, the fate of an entire city hangs in the balance. Salaar was one of my most requested movies to review, and honestly, I didn't know what to expect. But after watching, I can confidently say it's one of the best films I've seen in a long time. Sure, at the beginning it took me a bit to figure out the storyline, especially in the first half. But once things clicked, I was completely on board. The second half, without question, is where the movie shines. The intricate lore of the city and the ruthless factions vying for power kept me hooked. What's even crazier is how I found myself rooting for characters who basically are essentially villains. But the world building is so immersive, I couldn't help but invest myself in their fate. Despite its 3-hour runtime, Salaar never felt sluggish. It pulls you into its universe, making the time fly by. The action scenes are outrageous in the best possible way. Early on, you get the sense that Salaar is holding back, waiting for the right moment. And when he's finally released from his oath, it's pure, unadulterated chaos. Seeing him effortlessly destroy his enemies was such a satisfying payoff. In the second half, the tension only escalates. Salaar, restrained by his friend, is a ticking time bomb. And when he finally goes full throttle, it's like watching an unstoppable force tear through everything in his path. Those moments for me were the film's highlight. The performances are another strength. Prabhas, in particular, gives a powerhouse performance. He doesn't rely on dialogue, but rather conveys emotion through his presence and physicality. His action scenes are a wild ride, though I did wonder at points how anyone could realistically stop someone so strong. But the entire cast fits seamlessly into this world, and no performance felt out of place or forced. And the cinematography is stunning. The sprawling city is revealed in panoramic shots, each district distinct, making you feel like you're exploring a massive, lived-in world. Now, onto my nitpicks of the movie. First, the time jumps in the opening act were a bit jarring. It did take me a minute to figure out the shifts, but once I did, it was smooth sailing from there. Secondly, there's a fight scene in which our heroes battle a horde of mindless, drugged-up attackers. While it's entertaining, it felt like a standard CGI-filled sequence you'd seen in other films. I was hoping for a more climactic, one-on-one showdown against a worthy opponent instead of a generic mob battle. But overall, despite those minor issues, Salaar is one of the best movies I've seen in recent memory. I'm not typically one of those to sit through a 3-hour film without feeling distracted, but this one held my attention from start to finish. The pacing is fantastic and the intrigue never lets up. By the end, I was eager for more, especially since I remembered this is only part 1 of the series. I'll definitely be heading back to the theaters for the next installment. If you haven't seen Salaar yet, do yourself a favor and check it out ASAP. But with all that being said, guys, Shep Talk gives Salaar 5 Sheps out of 5. And that is all I got time for today, guys. If you haven't done so already, please remember to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It does help my channel out greatly, and I do truly appreciate each and every one of you. And click the videos right around here. It helps with the Google interaction and gets my channel seen more. But guys, that is all I have time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next review.